OBS, could you not Thank you, OBS. I hit play and it crashes. I'm leaving that in.
You hit play.
I hit start recording and it crashed for a moment.
Much better.
Then it was recording. You've been recording for 15 seconds now. Anyway, we'll do a mash. We'll do a monster mash. A monster mash. It'll be a graveyard smash. A monster mash.
God,
It'll
please
catch
kill
on
me
in
now.
a flash. A monster mash. Why, we'll do a monster mash. And, yep. Last session, we terrorized a small hamlet and then followed the poor bastards that were sent out to investigate to a farm and terrorized that too. This is where Roik got his third slave, Sir Aldwin, the Cowardly Knight. Yep. Everyone should be, I believe, CR 10 now?
Oh,
That's
by the way, Thor should be replaced with a Mimic by now.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, I can't turn doors into entities and name them Mimic. Or door, in quotation marks.
Yeah, it'd have been great to know we were CR10 instead of trying to catch me up on whatever the fuck happened. So I actually had the last 50 minutes to do this.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
sorry. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm apologizing or whatever.
I'm sorry to say, didn't even enter my mind. Even that we were CR10 didn't enter my mind.
Although, didn't you gain the new gaze attack instead of becoming CR10?
Yeah.
Oh, that is his CR10 thing. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Gage, the story for why you were, Malakath was absent last time was he was scouting out the city. Things you learned during that. Just, in general. One, the city is starting to hear rumors about weird shit going on. No, in the couple of weeks you were there. Two, one of the king's advisors was in the city on business.
Is that the one I was talking about?
Yeah, it's Lord Schmidt. He will be leaving eventually for back to the royal palace. And three, Lord Schmidt is apparently he's well guarded. You saw some rough-looking figures protecting him. They didn't look like normal guards at all. Pretty sure they were adventurers of some flavor. Probably not good ones, seeing as this country hasn't had anything more pressing than a bandit attack in decades, at least. But still, it's a thing, you know. If you want to roll for investigation, I can give you more details, but...
Sure.
Alright.
That's an 18 plus,
Let's say wisdom.
Oh, that's marginally better. 21.
Alright. You also know, in that case, from sticking your head through a floor, that there is absolutely some sort of thieves' guild in the sewers. Not a big one, but there's absolutely a thieves' guild in the sewers.
Okay.
And a shit ton of, shit ton. There's at least 30 homeless people in the sewers as well.
Are they all concentrated into one camp, or are they just kind of scattered around?
They're concentrated in one camp.
Perfect.
Looks like the local Biggers Guild is headquartered down there. relatively dry area. But you get back and probably get informed, unless you guys have decided otherwise in the past week, that rather than attacking the city now, you might go for that lord. I mean, are you guys going for the lord?
I mean, my original idea was, you said he was going to be traveling between cities. My thought was to get him distracted off to the side by harassing that one noble that is close to en route.
Almost certainly, Lord Schmidt is going to stop by and rest the night at that noble's place.
Well, and my point actually still stands.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a complete lack of objection or agreement to this comment.
Yeah.
To be perfectly fair, I wasn't listening because I was too busy upping my CR.
I should have remembered to say it as soon as I got back, but was a bit distracted.
Personally, I like how one of the fires on this table is just not lit. It just doesn't have mists at all.
It's incredible, isn't it? That's not normal. I've used these tables before. Okay. Placing them down extinguishes the fire for some fucking reason. The shit. Might actually put that in as a bug report. Yeah, not now though. Alright, until everybody's ready to do whatever, I'm going to pause the recording. And the second I pause the recording, we're back!
You're welcome. So anyway, Sean, you want to run that by me again?
Basically, that noble will be stopping by a relative of my pet noble's mansion. I was thinking we might distract him and his knights by harassing that mansion.
Distracting whose knights now?
The advisor to the king.
Okay.
Do you have Sir Aldwin in the room with you, or did you send him on his way?
You haven't given him to me, so...
Oh. I fully believed I did. Sorry.
It's all good.
But the question still stands. Is he going with you guys?
I mean, probably. I'm probably gonna freaking bring him with me and then, like, dispatch him.
Alright. Anybody else have plans, objections?
Not particularly.
Comments on the other's mental stability?
We're evil, who cares about that?
Just while planning and discussions are going on, I am going to glare menacingly at Sir Baldwin. Who gets to make a save.
Bald, but okay. He rolled surprisingly high. Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's a will save, apparently. Although it might better be a con save.
Let me find his stat page. There we go. There's no way in hell he's CR6. Okay. Apparently, the listed NPCs for Knight have a Ranger as a Knight. Alright.
Okay, but does he pass the check?
Wiz plus 1.
No, he does not.
Yeah, he does not. I mean,
So,
will save
he
is plus
freezes
2.
over with ice and becomes stationary?
Yeah. One of your servants seems to have frozen over, so Roik.
I sit there and say, "That your new toy?"
I wouldn't call it a toy, but yeah. I stop looking at him. He remains frozen for the absolute maximum possible amount of time.
I might bump that down to a D4, but nah.
It's a difference of 2 rounds. I'm not sure it's gonna mean much. 2
Yeah.
rounds at most.
Alright. "36 fucking seconds later."
So I feel like that's kind of
The thing
kind of
is, the
short for
environment
costing
didn't
a
change
level.
in the slightest. Before I froze him, he was standing around. After I froze him, he's standing around, and we're all around the table. He wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. just
Although
kinda-
that's kind of the point of the ability.
Yeah.
So we're heading out.
I mean, are you?
Try to catch this noble. I thought that was the goal.
Yeah.
Then let's.
Okay. Where the fuck did I put the... Yeah, Baron's Castle. Oh fuck, you guys are going to teleport through the ground again. Are you guys going to show up at night, or...
I don't know how long does it take to get there.
Well, you guys can basically teleport.
We're undead. We're going to show up when we arrive, and then figure it out from there. No reason waiting here when we could wait there and get some intel.
Alright. You arrive right as day is breaking, then. Any particular direction you want to be arriving from?
I mean, again,
Whatever direction
just
you
arrive
guys-
from the direction we're coming from. We're not the most obvious of groups. We can figure it out.
I made this map too small. Fuck. Are you bringing your slaves, Zarroik?
I already said I was, yeah.
Oh, I did not hear that. Probably summon you guys to this board.
That might help.
is... I use it almost every game, so I have no idea why I don't remember. Okay. For Aldwin. Bert. And Macus. I should have named him Ernie. Son of a bitch. Oh, well, hindsight.
Isn't Ernie the one that I froze to death, though?
No, you froze to death Sir Aldwin.
No, I mean in the town. There certainly wasn't a Sir on his name.
Oh, in the town? No,
Anyway, while you get this set up, I'm being, summoned. I'll be back.
right as I finish.
Now, the problem is, I don't see... There we go. For some reason, it decided it would locate my camera in the ground.
Yeah.
And there's no table for me to teleport under.
I mean, there is.
I'm sorry, this quote needs to be said even though it's completely out of context. He may be king in a cutscene, but just wait until he runs into our YouTubers doing aggressive math to bust his gimmick open in like 3 days tops.
What the?
3 days? We're like 3 fights!
Alright.
just to let you know, for some stupid reason, I just had a frickin' Reddit Warframe tab open in my browser, and just that was somebody's comment about what appears to be an upcoming boss. Limbo with a comically large hammer. Here, I'll even put this in spam. I don't know why this amuses me so goddamn much.
Pausing the recording. Yep. The sun is just rising. When you arrive at the village. Given your standard modus operandi, can I assume that you guys are going to be staking the place out for the night? You do know that the advisor isn't here yet. It's likely to arrive today.
Ooh, does that mean we just slaughter the whole city and then the advisor gets to go and report a massive problem?
No, the problem is I want to take the advisor, hopefully without anybody noticing that the advisor is well, by take the advisor, I've been given a one-shot item that lets me perma-convert somebody on the field.
So, we showed up at this town, and our job is to wait around for the advisor to show up, kidnap him, and then leave.
Yeah.
I mean, that works too.
That's literally what you just described.
The problem is we need to somehow do it without... the thing, since it allows me to do it in the field, we don't even strictly have to kidnap him. The problem is we need to somehow do it without, without his guards noticing something's happened to him. My original thought was to, give them a commotion to be concerned about.
Can you just not mind control the guards?
No, like I said, this damn field item is one shot.
It's one use or one shot, because those are two very different things, Sean.
Oh, I meant one use. Sorry.
Okay. So either way, killing everybody is
Sorry.
yeah, either way, killing everybody here is sounding like the solution. Unless I just want to light everything on fire, which I can also do.
Now the question is, do we want to start causing havoc when he shows up or before he shows up?
Probably before, so the guards all rush ahead. And then we can just hit the guy while he's standing out in the field with his pants down.
Yeah, that could work.
Alright, is that your plan?
So, is the idea to do a daytime attack to make them realize that day isn't safe?
Considering what I've got planned for the city right now, maybe not.
Alright.
Well, actually, no, I don't think it'll matter either way.
In this case, I'll leave the operation mostly up to you, since you're the best chaos inducer amongst us.
Oh boy.
Can we see into the town right from where we're at?
I mean, somewhat.
Are these giant things right here just fields full of food?
Yeah. It looks like they've been harvested. And the other one is full of horses.
Is there plant matter in the field?
Maybe some weeds.
Maybe some what?
Weeds.
Yeah. There's not much I can burn there, so it sounds like I'm burning somebody's house. Actually, we should probably get a wider scouting range to actually spot when the advisor's making his way here. Unless we actually want to just burn the whole town down right now.
I mean, I could stake I could stake Marcus out.
Marcus is the one you had tear his eye out, right?
No, that's Bert.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's the other way around. You're right. Okay, never mind. I could have Bert stake out. Oh, that is one question. Do you want me to, have Sir Baldwin go home first?
Sir Aldwin perks up. Yes, should I be going home?
But are you asking me?
Well, by home, I'm more in there, you know, but... Yeah, okay, let's go with that part of the original plan, then we can start causing chaos. So, okay, here's your order. First of all, you don't know or are associated with us, of course.
Of course.
You thought that, you thought that the monstrosities that were creeping around were following the group you were part of, so you decided to bail on them in hopes that they wouldn't follow you. You also suspected they would probably head straight to the capital if they were going to go anywhere else. So you decided to head somewhere out of the way instead and came here, like you said you would if you thought they would know, your opponent would know where you're going.
Oh, yes?
Yep. Other than that, you're to act completely normal. Go.
Oh, yes, of course.
And by normal, I mean, of course, that you were attacked by... Yeah.
Unfortunately, me thinking, oh, they're going to attack at nighttime, like every other session.
Oh no, the last two.
I mean, to be fair, I tend to default to nighttime just because, you know, things get spookier in that case, but for Rock Chaos, daytime works too.
Yeah.
Although I am curious what Sir Baldwin talks about.
I like how Sean's name is the only one in quotes.
It's because it's not my real name.
Anyways, how far away are we from this village?
Not far.
Implying that Alice's real name is actually Alice.
You guys said it. Said those, more or less.
Anyway,
Only one
how
of
far
those
is
was
not far?
explicitly declared to be an alias.
Right, so how far is not far?
We can probably get there in like...
Is it within 400 feet?
From Zalroik, it's about 128 feet till the village.
So we are actually this close right now.
You do have a tool to measure things.
Well,
Well,
no,
yes,
the
but
thing
you
is,
just-
that we were off
I
the map.
wouldn't approach this close.
There's also the matter of you said you built this map too small. So
Yeah,
And
we
then
didn't know
immediately
scaling.
expanded it. All you...
Oh.
I'd probably be, 200 feet further off?
Yeah, to be
Just
honest,
by
we're all
habit?
probably about 500 feet away right this moment.
supposed to be open.
Here, I'll even do... Oh, no wonder we started in the floor. Why is this place flying? Whatever.
Taking notes.
I assume it's inspiration from me.
Yeah, Todd made a request about it, so I did it.
Oh yeah, so he could pass through the floor.
No.
That doesn't actually work.
Well, I know, not through the floor.
Besides, my requests are usually tuned towards basements. There's no real point for a flying map if there's no basements or caves.
Fuck damn it, Sean, where'd you...
Right off the corner.
Bangs on the door. Door opens. Do you want to play as Sir Aldwin?
In this case, I told him to act normal, so, you know his personality better than I do.
He has a personality trait, Sean. Cowardly.
Yeah, I know, but still, just for consistency's sake.
Acting normal, he just walks in, fails to mention anything, goes to bed.
But that would be funny. But...
It hurriedly taps on the front door. His brother-in-law comes down. I'm just going to basically skip this.
Yeah,
Yes.
unless if he says something significant, because, like, the other reason I say leave it to you is because you know what his relationship with his brother-in-law is like.
Sean? I'm going to let you in a little DMing secret.
Yeah, I know, you don't actually know.
Yeah, when building an NPC that a player character is supposed to control at all, you don't build a personality for them.
That's fair, although his brother-in-law is not the one he knows.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to do this entire roleplay thing just for the sake of making you make a personality.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, as we're mean to Xander, because Xander isn't actually as good at spontaneously bullshitting entire character personalities as I am.
Excuse me?
No,
You're accused.
I'm not necessarily saying you're bad at it. I'm just saying you're not as capable of doing so completely on the spot.
So humble.
First off,
Look,
yes.
I remember-
Yes, I am.
I remember the Necromancer, okay?
Which one?
Oh, yeah, you weren't there for that. You see, there was a Necromancer who was supposed to be an antagonist in my campaign once.
Yeah?
Then he realized he was playing with us.
Well, the thing is, I have a bit of a problem with the whole, my characters have a habit of spontaneously playing themselves thing. And, that Necromancer didn't actually He just wanted to be an asshole to nobles. He didn't actually
Anyway, the reason
do
I'm
anything.
not making character personalities now, when I've had full-on backstories for characters that you guys took one look at and then murdered.
Is because you thought that he might be player control. I know.
Yeah.
My comment wasn't necessarily whether or not you're good at making characters, or even whether or not you're good at bullshitting character personalities. I was just saying on the spot, spontaneously. You tend to sit there and go, a little bit more. That's all.
Alright. I will accept it. But, yeah. Quick version. The Baron knows that Sir Aldwin is running from something, but not what. And
yeah, true, he never saw anything.
Yeah. He doesn't... But he's figuring that, this is on the way to the capital, and, that's, probably the safest place to be right now. So, yeah, Sir Aldwin's like, yeah, can I, spend the night, please? Day? And his brother-in-law? It just goes, alright.
Alright. Well, good to know that his brother-in-law actually trusts him quite a bit. Alrighty, well, I announced a gauge. It's like, well, no sorts of major arguments or anything happened, so I'd say, for the most part, you're up.
Oh boy, time to be a problem. So, alright, I don't remember how far we agreed we were.
About 500 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna move within dimension door range, which is actually, hold on, I probably went up. Okay, yes, no, that absolutely went up. I can dimension door from here. So anyway, is there any building here that looks particularly large and barn-shaped?
Yep. Barn-shaped building is here.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and dimension door myself on top of it.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just float down through it into the roof to take a look around.
It's packed with hay.
Oh, that's even more perfect. As soon as I get my camera to stop misbehaving.
There. I've moved you inside.
That works. So anyway, all this fantastic hay is, I'm using my wonderful fiery smoke breath weapon on it.
Yep, well, I'm just
Yep.
going to make one and make it...
And then I'm just going to go ahead and wait right here for somebody to open this. Actually, am I in front of a door? Oh, no. I'm at the top stairs. That's even better. Let me go ahead and float down the stairs. Is anyone
Okay.
here? Anything down here on the first floor?
About that. No.
Oh, cool. I'm just going to go ahead and sit here in front of the store and wait for somebody to come in.
You very quickly, see a figure, like, through the gaps in the door, you see somebody running up, as the entire top is, they would be
Being
the
a
first
problem.
ones to see it. Bursts in a couple of guards, looking fellows carrying buckets. And then they
Yeah, as soon as they, yeah, as soon as they burst open the door, it's going to be a large, intimidating screech. That's a lot. For an intimidate check of 35.
Alright.
You do not do an opposed roll against intimidates.
Oh, okay. They failed anyway. So. Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and dimension door out.
Oh, you didn't cleave anybody?
Do what?
I kind of zoned out for a moment there. Did you cleave anybody, or have you just screeched at them thus far?
He
I kind
yelled
of
at
lit
them.
an entire barn on fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he lit a barn on fire, yelled at a couple of guards who were coming to put out the fire, and left without further explanation. But yeah, shortly after that, you see tons of activity going on as everyone woke the fuck up at that.
Oh, good.
Sorry, okay, anyway. Honestly, in the meantime, I'm probably gonna do the wall slither.
Okay.
You know, where I kind of squelch up to the wall and sit to the ground.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's forming a bucket chain to throw water at the fire. Except the, the first two guards, who are doing so, but are thoroughly looking spooked.
Trying to unshit their pants.
Pretty desperately.
I'm so tempted to just rock up and freeze the water.
Okay, fire? What the fuck? There. But yeah, they're casting water at the fire. It's technically working. Looks to be a bucket chain going on.
I feel like this is a great time to dimension door to somebody's house and then activate fire on that. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and teleport to this building over here.
Okay.
And then just fire your breath weapon on the roof.
Unfortunately, I think my tendencies would be counterproductive in this situation.
Not that one. That one. There.
And then leave.
Yeah.
Dimension door, of course.
Please hold. Oh, there is a ambient for this.
Oh, for fire?
Unfortunately, it does not come with the panicked peasant noises, which would absolutely be along with that, as people are now desperately trying to save that building as well. You know, people are screaming, horses are making horse noises. The goat's running the fuck away. Pure chaos and insanity. As a man in noble-looking robes, hurries out and starts, organizing everything. The well.
Seems like a good opportunity to set the noble house on fire.
That doesn't look very flammable, honestly.
It does appear to be made of stone.
There'll be a liquor storage.
And sure, if I just wanted to detonate it.
This would be a disadvantage.
Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and dimension door on top of the noble's house. Just kind of float down through the roof here. What do I see?
You don't.
Oh.
Your feet touch the roof.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just float down then. How about the front door?
By the power of warding.
Yeah, looks like that's warded too.
I open the door. Is it locked?
It is not. In fact, it's wide open actually, because
Didn't
he didn't close it behind him.
Didn't expect an incorporeal being to just open the door.
Yeah.
Spooky ghost. Is all the shit in here made of wood?
The floor is. Yeah, a lot of it is.
Oh man, a whole lot of this is. I'm gonna knock these candles on the table over. Actually, even better. Hold on. I'm gonna knock this. I'm gonna knock this candle here over, but I'm gonna take this candle here and light the drapes on this window on fire.
Alright.
Just purely out of spite, mind you.
Are you...
Alright.
Is that all you're doing?
Well, yeah, I might as well look around. Why not? What's in this room?
What room?
The one that I'm in.
Oh, I was grabbing someone. Looks like a kitchen.
Ah, cool. Is this door rather large and obvious?
Yeah, it looks like a trapdoor. You hear a
Cool.
shriek from the other room.
Neat. I'm gonna open this door.
For a split second, I thought you were just going to shriek back.
Somebody dare challenges me.
Okay.
What's down here?
Looks like a mixture between a food cellar, wine cellar, and storage.
Oh man.
A bunch of barrels of beer on the wall.
Yeah, why not? Alright, go
Although
get him
most
breath
of these
weapon.
are probably water.
Go get him breath weapon.
Breath weapon is too large to allow itself to be confined by that puny room. Apparently.
You breathe. The entire room fills with fire, and it blows up the stairs.
I mean, that would work.
Fine. You're a 2x2. Now can you go downstairs? Why? Why not?
Can't you just warp the fire down here?
It wasn't doing it.
Oh, yeah. They introduced some new warp physics. It takes a lot of work to get something to warp to where it doesn't want to be.
Also, I'm sorry. All I could think was you're the one who said it was warded against incorporeal.
Ooh. Take that incorporeal fire. So anyways, can I just dimension door straight out of the house from here? Do I have to leave?
Yeah, you can absolutely dimension door out. It's
Oh,
warded
cool.
against incorporeal beings because that's normal in a world where ghosts exist. Even if they don't exist in this area. But, yeah.
Well, I'm no longer in the house, so that's the thing. We'll see how this goes.
The first
So
fire
how's
has... Go ahead.
You were answering the question I was asking.
The first house has reduced in fire a bit, while the second one has done less so. As, people are splitting their time between the two.
I'm genuinely surprised they were able to slow down the hay fire.
Good point. One of those fires is getting smaller, and that's not the hay fire. Though they do seem to be, like, prematurely, dousing the house is next to it, so that the fire doesn't spread as much. But yeah, that hay is going up like, well, it's fucking hay. At this point, it's kind of looking like the barn can't be salvaged.
The question is whether they can stop him from setting everything else on fire.
I imagine they'll have larger problems here in a moment.
I like how we walk in and then just immediately make things extremely difficult for the DM by destroying terrain.
Well, Sean wanted me to cause a problem.
Yeah.
That problem just so happened to be for the DM.
Eventually, they do manage to mostly extinguish, this one over here, but not until it's kind of collapsed in a bit. The barn is a lost cause. And they know it's a lost cause.
So, I roll a nat 20 on stealth to walk up behind Gage and hand him an ice-sculpted cup full of blood-flavored snow without any explanation as to where I got the blood.
You really think I'm going to ask?
No.
Like
You just get handed that.
Thanks. I guess. So anyways, how's that poor Noble's house doing?
Billowing smoke yet?
Yeah, the top of the house is starting to billow smoke. As the noble turns around and goes and rushes back in with Sir Aldwin at his heels.
So... The problem is right now, it's, I'm just not helpful for this endeavor. Indeed, I really don't want to be near the fire.
I mean, you can go start scaring the shit out of all the workers that are trying to put the fires out.
They seem to have resigned themselves to the barn getting destroyed, so they're dousing everything around it in, buckets.
Where's all this water coming from?
A well, which I thought I put here, but I guess I didn't. Well, shit.
So I'm going to venture underground so that the next time they go to draw water from the well, their bucket just goes clonk.
You get there, a ton of buckets are being lowered down, and you just freeze like 3 of them.
No, I freeze the surface of the well.
Yeah.
They get to the bottom and they go clonk. And it's not helping.
If you look up out of the well, you just see a bunch of people staring in with horror and so on. Anything else?
About how far away are these people?
From the bottom of the well?
Yeah.
No more than 10 feet.
Alright. One of them, effectively at random, makes a fortitude save.
That's a no.
And just falls comatose. Which I'm sure is helping. And if they keep looking down the well, that's just gonna keep happening.
Wait, that's the... Those are the wrong dice. Let's do the same, but, yeah! That's about what I expected.
None of them were smart enough to not look down the well.
No. The person who, did fall comatose fell in.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that's going to help them look down the well.
And has very likely, broken her neck on the ground.
Mhm.
Hey, her fall was caught by several buckets.
This is... Okay. This wouldn't really stop, her death.
Yeah, but it did jerk the buckets out of their grasp.
Yeah.
That said, my
Fire!
continuing to cast that on anyone who looks in stands for the next 10 rounds.
Yeah, probably after the second person, yeah. Oh, let's see. Do you fall in as well? No. No, you don't. Each who falls unconscious outside the well. I'm gonna put her on top, because that's... Because I can't put her in.
By the way, I still don't know where the well is. Oh, okay. Right in the middle there.
Yeah. You've managed to murder an alewife. I hope you're happy.
It happens. Or do the others just back away from the well?
Yeah. Some of them seem to, panic and start running to, towards the castle. As the fire! Oh boy. As a smaller fire appears in the horse pen.
Mhm.
As
First pin? Oh.
as part of the roof collapses and falls in. Actually, no. There's now a thing of fire just on the path. There's just a burning bunch of timbers on the path now.
Well, I'm gonna float back over to Gage and say, okay, I dealt with the well.
Well done.
Take 2 damage.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and record that.
Actionable point. Anyway.
As, yeah, everything is now on fire. Well, not everything, but a ton of things are now on fire. Are you guys just going to wait for the fire to burn out, or...
We're waiting for that one dude to show up.
Oh, that's unlikely to be anytime soon.
You know, that would have been a great thing to know before we'd done all this.
I said it was early morning.
To be fair, that doesn't say whether he's going to come soon or not, but...
Okay.
I mean, anyway. I think part of the problem is we already know by, even if we waited, we already heard, he's probably going to be taking his damn time.
I ask Yoink if he has a deck of cards.
You're not sure what's inscribed on these eldritch monstrosities, and no, that's not said in character. That's what I pull out.
It'll do.
You have trouble distinguishing between the cards.
And occasionally, one card just turns into another.
When you're not looking, of course.
Do they, though? Or am I just... Oh, God, there's grass on the floor.
Yeah, this is a field.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I attempt to play Eldritch cards with Bert and Macus.
You know what? I'd be amused if somebody runs out just to try to get help or something. They turn and they see an eldritch monstrosity and two ghosts playing something.
That's absolutely a piece of, I can absolutely see that as a piece of art. An eldritch monstrosity and two ghosts will play cards as, in the distance, a village burns.
Yeah. Also, that seriously sounded like it was about to turn into a two ghosts and an eldritch monstrosity walk into a bar joke. Anyway,
No, that already happened.
but yeah, that did already happen, didn't it? Well, so presumably leave it burning for at least a little while.
Yeah.
As much as I could stop it, why stop it? It'll leave them so much less protected against the coming storm.
That's true. We could leave things seriously burnt out to create obvious trouble from afar, and then start doing things to them once the noble actually shows up.
Hey, Gage,
Hmm.
roll me a luck roll, if you would.
Oh,
Okay, you want?
Well,
neutral
shit.
chin.
About as close to neutral as possible. Slightly positive.
I'm guessing
What
you
did I
had a
get?
yes in mind and a no in mind, and this really isn't helping.
Yeah, it's really not.
Just tell Gage to roll with advantage.
Alright. Alright.
38.
In that case...
To be completely honest, that luck roll of his is positive, if only barely.
Yeah. Okay, I know
One
what's
of these
happened.
days, we're going to get a campaign incident where we're told to roll a luck roll, and that luck roll is just how many rats we face.
Did somebody say fireball?
Somebody say food. Look, I may got no hands, but I got many limbs.
Are you playing cards with no hands?
It is explicitly stated that the tentacles are extremely dexterous to the point that you can use wands with them. And other magical tools.
Okay, but cards aren't a magical tool.
Well, these ones probably are.
And regardless, I seriously suspect...
Everyone roll
Simply
use
that
magic item.
The tentacles can be used as if they were dexterous hands. Just...
I misuse the cards. This is what happens when you tell me to roll something like that.
I got
What, does he
19.
find his hand merged with the card or something?
If I'm playing this with Ghost Touch, not Ghost Touch, with Mage Hand, so some time passes. What happens when something happens?
Well, eventually... Well, that... At least 2 of the houses completely burned down. Or, well, mostly at the very least.
As is only proper.
Nope. So, this house, the barn, and the house closest to it have burnt basically to the ground. Well, except for the barn, because it has stone walls. But everything that isn't a stone wall is gone.
How's the interior of the noble's place doing?
It looks like the smoke has dissipated. Yeah.
Thing is, I don't feel like I should start acting spooky quite yet. It'd be great if it initially just looked like a frickin' bandit attack or something.
Eventually, you see Sir Aldwin very hurriedly running down the road. Are you going to do anything?
Oh. Well, I mean, why exactly is he running?
You don't
Since
know.
I know. No, I know.
Oh, do you? Right, you have telepathy, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you ask him, I was asked to go get help from a nearby village. And I thought, well, it wouldn't break my cover to do so, and...
Well, no, you were asked to be normal. That's fine. Keep going.
Okay. Internally, oh, thank fuck. Thank the divines.
I can hear some of his subliminal thoughts there left over.
Did he bother to take a horse, or is he just running?
He's just running.
Okay.
he dumb fucked it up.
That legend.
Well, thing is, taking a horse would have made him go faster. And something he doesn't want is a return here anytime soon. He's seen enough spooky shit for this week, thank you. The man's a coward. And his boss is now a horrific tentacle monster.
He is so cowardly, it even slightly gets in the way of the mind control. That's amazing. But that's fine. Honestly, his cowardliness is why I grabbed him.
Probably this now.
Moo.
Oh yeah, the unconscious person by the well. How are they feeling when they wake up?
Not happy. The fuck was that noise?
You know, I just totally dumped a body in their well. That is not good for their well.
Well,
They'll manage.
yeah, it's also frozen solid, so,
That's okay, it's gotten a few hours, would have thought by now. Not like I'm maintaining it or anything.
I see. I mean, it is also a well, so I'm not so sure it would have thawed by now.
Yeah, it's more like
Well,
a day or
one of the
two from now
decades-
it's going to be, then it's going to be causing problems. It probably smells.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
About about a couple hours after the fire has died, a carriage shows up. Unfortunately, carriages are a bit of a bitch to build in Tailspire. I've tried.
We just need a freaking carriage model.
Yeah,
What's the carriage being drawn by?
horses.
I mean,
God, I'm so tempted to tell exactly one of them to command flee.
that was actually what I was considering doing as well.
Funnily enough, I literally can use the spell command.
Yeah. I would have had to be slightly more circumspect, so. I could create an extremely localized hailstorm and just one-shot all the horses.
Duh, fuck. Anyway.
What?
186. If I remember correctly. Command's range is pretty short, so. Also, I probably slunk, like, around the side of the wall or something.
Yeah.
Or inside the wall, just to be a
Become the
pile.
martyr.
Where is it? I could have sworn that. Never mind, it doesn't.
So all the fires are out by now?
Yep.
There are several burnt husks here.
Hmm. Do you think I should start being a storm and start rolling in?
You know, I think it'd be funny if you did that if, Malakath set one more house on fire.
Yeah, why not? Guess there's using a dimension door.
How many of those do you have?
At will.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Gage really is the Chaos Mancer.
So anyway, this fantastic house I'm standing on top of is getting some fire. It's getting fired.
Also, by the way, whenever they enter range of my command, I forget if it's like 75 feet or what or whatever, I'm still just going to tell exactly one of their horses, exactly one, to flee.
Alright then.
They only have 2 horses on that carriage?
It's not a big carriage.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to become a lot of chaos in front of that carriage.
Alright. fire happens.
Funnily enough, they might think the horse just got spooked by fire.
Yep.
Yeah, just to let you know, what Flea does, it doesn't so much compel, well, it does compel them to flee, but the thing is, Flea is, the subject moves away from you as quickly as possible for one round.
Alright.
I'm in the direction the carriage is facing, I don't know what the horse does.
It rears the fuck up and starts trying to turn the entire carriage around. And, you see whoever's at the front struggling mightily to make the horse knock it the fuck off.
I mean, it doesn't for 6 seconds.
Eventually, he just, gets...
Shit, I just realized I didn't roll for that, but I don't see myself failing.
Yeah. Eventually, he just brings a hammer down on the connecting thing, and the horse bolts off.
The funny thing is, I can see the horse just bolting for a few seconds, and then, depending on whether it's spooked itself, just stopping.
Oh, it's a dumb animal, so it just keeps going.
There's now one horse. I'm surprised that horse didn't get spooked by proxy. I guess they're probably well trained, though.
The other one is, a little bit skittish looking, but it looks like the other guy is calming it down. Door opens and a pair of individuals walk out. One very wizened-looking old man, and a remarkably corpulent woman.
Okay, given from the intel I have, is this the noble?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Actually, he's probably closer to middle-aged than wizened, but the woman is absolutely fat as hell.
Whatever.
Unfortunately, the only fat woman thing we have is being used constantly, everywhere.
To be honest, I messaged, or I telepathy at Gage. Should we attempt to snatch up the noble after he enters the castle and they probably lower direct guard on him a bit, or...?
I don't know, this is your snatch your rat mission.
I'm gonna wait a minute to see what their response to things being on fire is.
Alright, while you do that, I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright.
I think I have a plan together in my head on how to handle this, but for the moment I'm just gonna listen.
They confer with each other a little while, and then start moving towards the castle.
I will roll perception to see if I can overhear them. Probably.
Alright.
I mean, what did they confer about and what
What's
exactly?
the total there?
Oh, what's the total?
Yeah.
Let me see here. I get plus 21, so 38.
38. Oh yeah, in that case, absolutely. Damn thing just spooked. Ran off. Must have been the fire that suddenly flared up over there. the way, if anybody's watching what they're doing, they seem to be going into the house, grabbing something, and flinging it up. You get the very distinct smell of beer.
Oh no.
Yeah. Most beers aren't flammable. You really need a higher proof to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not as good as water, but they're better than nothing.
Yeah.
I actually learned something new today then.
Yep. Okay. So, it does seem to be dousing, but you can definitely tell they're not happy with this.
Yeah. They didn't actually discuss anything else other than the spooked horse.
You know, generic things like, you know, stick together, don't just wander off. We'll leave the cart here, see if we can get a replacement horse and some woodwork.
So, like, does everyone leave the cart?
Yeah.
There? You should panic that horse. I should panic that horse. I'm gonna go panic that horse.
And it's like, wait for them to pass by first, but yeah. Anyway, I know what we should do, and it's going to involve Malacat.
Oh, he'll eventually return.
Yep.
As they're after they've moved away a fair distance, I panic the horse.
Meow.
Oh, did he get unshackled?
That's one of the things I mentioned, is they unhooked the other horse.
Oh, yeah, I only heard you unhook the one. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd take off a spell slot for that, but honestly, I may just directly spook it. Yeah, a little frostbite goes a long way.
Alright.
Anyways,
So what's inside of the cart?
Couch. Or rather, a padded bench. About it.
No containers or anything?
Actually, yeah, there is. Looks like there's a thing of
inside?
wine. Half empty.
I think I just heard the door.
Is it, like, in a locked box or anything?
No.
I'm guessing there's grass tall enough that I can mage hand it out and then just roll it along the grass and steal their fucking wine.
Absolutely.
Okay, I steal their fucking wine.
You now have a bottle of half-empty wine.
Awesome.
That half-empty bottle of, decent wine, sorry. The third fire seems to be killed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I will
I'm
inform
curious if-
Yoink that I have stolen a bottle of wine.
Nice. I'm curious if they discuss anything of the villagers.
You know, as they get closer, the local lord kind of approaches. And you being right there...
I probably don't even need to freaking roll perception.
Yeah, you don't. If you want, you can roll stealth.
Sure, although I'm a smear in the wall, they don't have line of sight on me, but yeah, I'll roll stealth.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, practically considered to be take a 10, but yeah. Rolls a 10.
Would you like to know what they rolled for their perception?
Garbage.
3, 9, and 1. The noble-looking fellow cocks at the Baron. Lord Howard, you seem to have, some problems. Apologies, Lord Schmidt, but sudden rush of fires broke out. One in my own home. Luckily, my wife was able to extinguish the, part of it. I haven't checked the rest of the damage, but it seems to have put itself out.
I love how at this point it seems like everybody has just considered that shriek at the beginning to be somebody getting scared.
Strange things are happening. Did you see my brother-in-law along the road? Your brother-in-law? I'm sad to say no. Why? Have some... sent him for help. But that fool forgot to take a horse. I'm sorry, but... this might not be the best time, Of course, Lord Howard. Anything I can do to help. Thank you. It looks like the fires have been doused for now. We're just... I'm just worried about our food stores. We're out of everything. And apparently the well's frozen, so can't get any water. It might be best for you to head on. Perhaps stop at a village for the night, or... Unfortunately, our carriage has been damaged. What happened? One of the horses spooked. Broke its bindings and ran off. Alright.
By the way, Xander, just on the side, I'm not activating this plan yet, but I do put a plan in motion in the back. I have Bert put on a cloak and write a ransom note for the brother-in-law.
Just dagger it to a door.
Nah, like I said, I'm not putting the plan in place yet. But it's there as a backup. Anyway.
Alright. One of the guards says, I can create water. Help you douse everything. If you would. The more heavily armored fellow, seems to wander deeper rain. And then cubes of water start raining. Oh, yeah.
Oh, but I wish I could just reaction to freeze one of those. So just a whole cube of ice goes clonk.
Unfortunately, that's probably not realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Also, it'd be that would be extra worrying. I don't
Yeah,
want people
right?
to leave.
It's just like water, clonk.
Water, water, water. Ice? Water. The fuck? Yeah, water's just, spraying on the walls.
Yeah. Anyways, for now, they're probably just dealing with the situation.
Yeah. Looks like the Baron is, heading inside his home to see... He mentions something about checking the damages.
Yeah.
And, Schmidt and his wife seem to be hanging about. Like, they don't go near any of the peasants. But they are not going inside. Because, it could be on fire still. And the
I
fellow...
internally do a check over what the visual effects of the orb would be as it works and how fast it works.
Of the what?
The ball of corruption.
Oh, you were told how it works.
Exactly. I do an internal check. In other words, I'm in character asking for details.
Simply shatter the orb, make whoever you want to enslave to breathe in spores.
And how quickly does it operate?
As soon as the spores are in the person, it's done. But, if they hold their breath or something, that can cause it some difficulty.
Does this mean it can actually affect multiple people at once?
No.
Okay.
It is a one-person thing. Or, as in, there's only enough to affect one person.
So, the guy has a guard with him, right?
Yeah. A, fighter-looking fellow with a big axe.
As much as I could swoop in on this opportunity, I think a chance to spook people might be better. Also give Gage a chance to operate.
Gage?
He's still not back.
That's sure taking a while.
Pausing again.
Anyways, Gage, I don't know if you want to wait till night for this, but my plan goes as follows. So the noble will be staying there, right?
Okay.
What happens if they get attacked by whites at night?
Actually, that's a question. Where did my other whites go?
You told them to wander off.
He probably recollected them while scouting. Hell, he probably used them while scouting.
Alright.
Okay, so are you trying to tell me to start killing people in this town? Because I can do that.
I mean, wait for the noble to go inside the manor first. But other than that, and maybe nighttime might be good. It might be great to have a snowstorm roll in as well.
Okay.
Okay. Two Karen rights and one just white.
So here's my thought process. So I don't want them to be overly suspicious, but it'd be great if they're spooked, right? What I'd like to do is I'd like to start causing chaos outside to distract his guards.
Okay.
Convert him, which I might actually task you with the delivery of that object because, well, you're a lot more mobile than I am. And have them appear to successfully fight off the whites. So, like, it's probably best if you mostly use minor whites. You know,
hold on, how competent do these knights look?
Moderately. Definitely not the most competent that you've ever seen. Mostly because, you've seen competent. But definitely, yeah.
Talking level 5 range.
Yeah. Explicitly.
Okay.
Good, solid journeyman adventurer level.
so they might be capable of taking on some normal whites, yes.
Like, you could probably even, like, head it with a single, shit, what's the other kind of white called?
The Karen white?
Yeah. You could, like, head it with one Karen white and make it look like the boss of the situation.
Make it look like what now?
The boss of the situation. You know, the entity causing the problem.
I suppose.
So
Yeah,
I guess
just-
I'll head out into the distance and start kicking up a storm, so it can slowly approach.
But yes, I can send in my minions to do that.
Yeah.
So
Or, at
you
the
are
very
the
least, two of
storm that
them.
is approaching?
Yes, I am.
I take
Music intensifies.
I take
I take damage. Yeah,
I take 4 damage.
Anyway.
Never even
So,
fucking played that
and
thing.
by the way, Gage, and I consult with both you and Todd. Like, should we wait until night to do this, just to increase the spook and confusion factor?
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright.
Time passes. I take it the nobles probably hold up in the manor by now.
Yeah. It seems that the 2 guards, like, you guys can see them quaffing potions. And just kind of staying up.
I was gonna say stay awake potions.
Yep. Magic coffee! It's like coffee, but magic.
I sit there for a moment, it's like, The sun just barely fully set over the horizon. I think now's a good time. What do you think?
Yeah.
So, do you plan on quietly increasing the number of whites first, or do you plan to announce this with a shriek?
Oh, I'm gonna have them go in and start, you know, just kick down somebody's door and then turn them into a white.
Yep. Alright.
Because, I mean, there's 2 of them going in. That's already going to be a bit of a challenge for them.
In the meantime, can you kind of quietly, even through the ground, come over to where I am?
Yeah.
When you come over, I hold out to you a orb blob thing. So, if you crush this orb, it'll release stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to breathe it in. I need explicitly him to breathe it. And it'd be best if no one notices, although if somebody does notice, you could either, like, I don't know, have them die or drag them out to me or whatever.
Oh! They did eventually haul the woman's corpse out of the well.
Did they think anything about it?
Oh, absolutely. From your vantage point, you know for a fact that, that was fucking disturbing to them.
Ugh.
Oh, what? You mean they're well spontaneously freezing because it's an everyday occurrence?
No, it's not. One of the, one of the adventurers makes the remark of, I've never seen that type of thing before. I don't like it. I'd recommend people stay aware.
yeah. Put simply, since you're the most mobile one here, I think it'd probably be best if you deliver this.
I suppose.
As nighttime begins, a storm rolls in and brings with it intense winds and snow.
Whites.
It brings with it whites. Winter is coming.
Well, it also helps with the shrieking snow kind of thing. Shrieking wind, rather. That people can be getting attacked, and other people in the town may not notice.
I mean, don't we want them to notice?
I mean, we kind of do, but plus
You wouldn't
chaos.
want a nightly response before your whites are ready to deal with it. I mean, if you think they're ready to deal with it now, then by all means. But
Alright, do we want to go into initiative mode now, or...
I guess that means I'll actually have to position myself realistically.
Yeah?
I mean, hold on. I can't see a damn thing.
I take 3 psychic damage for making a reference to a series I don't even watch.
Wait. Was... Winter is coming... a reference?
Yeah.
That was like fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I've
Ew.
never watched that.
Exactly. I made a reference to a show I don't even watch to make it worse. You wanna know what comes with winter in Game of Thrones?
Lights?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I didn't catch
least
it in
you
time,
remember
so you take
correctly.
no damage.
Oh.
Yeah, so... town is just surrounded in a storm.
Still a bit early for winter, I think. Also, the concept of winter showing up early when they just lost all their provisions.
Ooh, can my whites get through this window here?
They sure can.
Perfect. They're clambering on through.
Oh, by the way, you said that Marcus now has a limited ability to see through walls, right?
Yeah.
I have Marcus come over and accompany me. Well, I mean, I can control him, so I'm going to do that. But Marcus is now accompanying me in this corner.
Cool. He can see through the thatch roofs, but he can't really see through the walls.
Hmm.
They picked an interesting building.
Yeah. It looks to be a guardhouse. Part of the roof is burnt away.
Oh no.
Probably why it's empty.
I guess they're gonna come over here and try to open this door.
It's unlocked.
Knock, knock, it's whites.
And he's gone. There he is.
Hello?
Hello.
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 So, the
By the
robots
way-
come out right behind a pair of soldiers, freezing their fucking asses off.
Cool. Anyway, they're gonna... Yeah, they're gonna come over here and open this door.
Actually, to be fair, when I level up, so I can probably longer range than that.
Ooh.
Inside is a group of people, you know, setting out some form of sleeping area.
No, not for long. Because here comes whites.
Anyways, I broadcast
Yeah,
to everyone in
there's
range.
something
At this point, it's probably pretty much everyone. Just very quiet whispering. This time I'm not going for eldritch whispering. I'm just going for, you know, that weird atmosphere you get in, like, undead areas in games?
Yep. Great.
You know, the stereotypical sign that there are undead critters nearby, yeah, I put that kind of whispering in people's heads. Funnily enough, since I'm not in range of the manor, but that's not a problem there, but for everybody in town.
And like half the horses.
Oh, the horses are already being spooked. It's very cold.
Yeah, the horses probably don't like the unnatural weather. Damn whispering.
So yeah, Gage. Can you see out of your white's eyes?
I mean, I can issue commands, but probably... I don't know, actually.
Alright, well, we're just going to...
And you still control them, so...
Yeah. Just, people are setting out sleeping bags, or medieval equivalent thereof. Just bedrolls. One looks up. Stops. Staring at the two whites that have entered their,
Yep, and they're getting attacked.
Alright!
I would say you hear shrieks, except for the fact that the shrieks might sound a bit like the wind. It still would probably put people on edge, though.
Yep.
Monsters don't exist.
Would you like for me to roll some attacks?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Red laser. I imagine that probably hits.
Oh, most certainly.
Cool, and that's... let's see. Neat. 5 damage plus a fortitude save.
I also commented to Gage, after this starts going
16.
for a little while, just to ensure that people notice, you might consider setting fires.
Setting some fires. So anyway, that civilian takes negative level.
Cool. The level 1 civilian has now, -1 levels.
And this poor fool over here is getting smacked.
So that guy is, dead. That might actually not hit.
Let's see.
That's the
Well.
Karen White.
No, it's the normal white.
No, that's the Karen White.
That is absolutely the normal white.
Yeah, well,
Sword
he
and
needs
Shield is, Karen White.
Okay,
Well,
so why do I have 2 normal whites and 1 Karen white then?
Oh, that's true. Gage actually only had... Gage killed 2 people, so there should be 2 Karen Whites. Don't know where the normal ones went.
Oh, shit.
I've got 1 normal white, which should have been that 1 female bard, and then I've got...
No,
two
the
other
female
dudes.
bard got away. The male bard got killed.
Also, I thought you killed 3 people with your Whites, Gage.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember details. No, I killed 1 person when I went in, then I killed the male bard.
No, you didn't kill the male bard.
Or, no, I think the whites did kill the male
Yeah.
bard. Okay.
Your Karen White killed the male bard, and I don't remember you killing a second person.
Wait, how did the female bard get away?
She ran like a bitch. While the male bard attacked. No,
We had,
one of the
we
bards.
had all the doors. We had all the doors blocked, and by whites were specifically
Oh, she
commanded to
chucked
go
herself
kill her.
out the window and failed to get entranced by me.
Okay. So my whites would have vanished into the ether, chasing her down until she died. Then.
Oh! So she
Okay.
probably died off screen.
Because that was their orders, was to kill her.
Okay.
So she died off screen. Good job, girl.
Why do I have 3 whites in this building now?
You now have 4 whites in the building. Did you only want the 2 in there?
Well, hold on. No, I'll just keep the normal whites in there because I thought I had 2 Karen whites.
Okay.
tired. But anyway,
You
that
do
other
have two
person-
Karen Whites. You just finished explaining why you had two Karen Whites. You killed two people yourself. And then you explained why you have two normal Whites because you hunted down the female bard.
No, but okay, we'll go with that. Anyway,
Honestly, if there are any inconsistencies in reporting that people notice after this, assume that some people got killed during the scouting operation off screen.
Yeah.
so anyway, the person that just died will turn into a normal white in with that many rounds.
Alright.
Anyway, does an 8 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. They take what am I looking at? Okay. 2 damage and a fortitude save.
Babe.
Congratulations, they get a negative level.
And dead.
And then that person turns into a white in that many rounds.
Alright.
They really need to add some sort of round timer mechanic to Tailspire.
Probably. You have 2 more attacks.
I might suggest that on the thread, or if they don't add it, I might add it in myself.
Wait, no, that was the one that attacked. This one then. Yeah, this one's hitting this dude.
Okay.
Just as an FYI to you two, if you weren't aware, there are Tailspire now.
I'm proud of your Discord for cutting out the only important part of that sentence.
I said there are mods for Tailspire now.
Okay.
Well, I thought they were just pieces for the building. Building pieces and minifigs. Tons and tons of fucking minifigs.
If they are only for pieces, do you think I can't do more?
I figure you could, but all right.
I could do more in 15 minutes from now if I started.
Oh no. Sean, are you going to become a pillar of another community?
Hopefully not.
So anyway, that civilian's taking 5 damage and a fortitude save.
That ever rolls. Failed.
And that's a negative level.
Last Siffy is teenager.
Not for long. Oh, I should probably.
Teenaged.
Anyway, that one civilian I just killed gets whited in that many rounds.
Alright.
And this one's gonna scoot and un-teenage this teenager.
Not age this teenager.
This is a 10 hit.
Yep.
Cool. Takes 3 damage and a fortitude save.
It will the teenager make the fortitude. Whatever fucking rolls. There we go. No. I mean, what's the save DC?
He made it.
The teenager isn't insta-dead from having negative levels. Just horrifically wounded. That means the teenager gets to go! Teenager tries to dive out the window. Roll attack of opportunity.
I was really hoping the teenager would just punch him in the face.
I'd be tempted to give him props for pulling that off.
Some 11s there,
Actually-
so anyway, that's 15 to hit.
Hold on, are there... Never mind, there's things in the way. Yeah, then in that case, yeah, it is going to try to punch you in the face. What's,
Okay.
I mean,
what's
even
the
if there's
whites?
things in the way, that doesn't necessarily stop him from trying to throw himself out the window.
Her. That is a female.
Her. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see in the dark.
Anyway, White's AC is 15.
Rolling to confirm crit.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah,
Gee, not 20 to punch the white in the face.
adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
White takes 3 damage.
Ow.
Unlethal damage, I think, which just means it doesn't take it.
But to be fair, if I remember correctly, most undead are at least slightly weak to blunt, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grabbed
it's
his
just-
fire poker and slapped him with it. But, yeah, it's now the white's turn.
Well, this teenager's getting unteenaged.
Are you killing her with a white or a Cairn white?
A white.
Okay. Oh, that hits.
4
Yeah.
damage for fortitude save.
Dead.
Cool. It'll be a white in 3 rounds.
And you have officially killed everyone in this building.
Perfect. And now I think it's time to make a commotion in the town.
Hey, you know what? I should roll perception for the sake of me watching out from above for any civilian movement. Yeah, that sounds like my life.
A clump
You are
of
too
snow flies into your eyes. This shouldn't bother you, but it does. This should do nothing at all, because, you know, you are literally a spirit of ice and snow, but,
It was the one chunk of hail that was enchanted with Ghost Touch.
yeah. And
I suppose
about
I'll
now
kinda
the
keep
whites
it-
reproduce.
I'm sorry, okay, so... I'm actually gonna roll double perception roll here. I'm gonna roll perception roll for myself, just to keep an eye out. It takes a 10, apparently. That's just my life today. And Captain has an limited ability to see through walls now. Keeps an eye out. But apparently is too distracted by my body in the snow.
Just admiring your muscles.
Just admiring my smear.
Well, he can partially see through your skin, so clearly.
Yeah. He looks down. Oh,
Do I have muscles? He might be driving himself slightly insane. Looking at me. Maybe
yeah,
that's
he
it.
looked at you, and now he's kind of hunched over. I was not meant to see that. I was not meant to see that. Sorry, boss, but...
I don't know why this is my response, but just, I'll play some cards, take your mind off of it. Eldritch cards of Eldritch.
He, like, reaches out for the cards, and he can't find them. Okay, no, he can see them with one eye. The other eye sees right through them.
Gonna take some getting used to for him. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I did make explicitly one request about the healed eye.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be easily removable.
He has a magic glass eye. Yay. Yeah, he can just pop it out.
Personally, I think, and it probably would be easier for them to make it semi-biological. Looks creepier that way.
Alright, you the boss.
Yeah. Anyway.
He has an octopus's eye.
Yeah.
Or something that appears to be one at first glance, but,
It's funny how I've delegated some specific duties to these two. Bert is my normal guy plant, or I mean, Marcus is my normal guy plant. Bert is my, Did I get that backwards? Whichever one it is, just... One of them is my normal guy plant, one of them is my walking creep factor.
Alright.
He exists to look like less of an immediate threat than I do.
That's not hard.
Exactly. That's why I have him.
Alright. Gage, you now have 4 whites. Additional, at least. 2 Karen whites, and 4 just normal ones.
And out into the town they go.
I just make a quiet comment. Now that you're done that building, do you plan to set it on fire?
You should be able to.
It is to that one I cannot control. Now I can.
What was that, Sean?
Oh, I just make a comment to Gage. Now that you're done with that building, you gonna set it on fire?
Yeah, probably. Anyway, I'm gonna have this other Karen White in here come and make fire things happen.
Alright.
Congrats, another spontaneous fire in the middle of a snowstorm. Goddamn. They're about to realize that there's a much bigger problem than just a fire.
Actually, it's not that big yet. Probably only that big. So yeah. A fire has been set.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this Karen White kind of bumble off back.
So,
Okay.
have the horses bunched up at all? Or are they spread out? I say horses, I mean livestock.
They've bunched up. Oh, okay. They've segregated, but bunched up. Pigs are with the pigs. Horses are with the horses. Donkeys are with the pigs.
Right, so I'm gonna say fuck not the cows in particular. And, this area that I've drawn a box around takes that many damage.
How much health does a horse have in this?
I think there's actually a stat sheet for it.
I'm pretty
Probably,
sure it is.
but I'd have to find it.
Hold on.
You know what? I'm just going to say they die.
Yeah, Todd would get rid of them sooner.
15 at base.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're already cold, so...
Horses have pretty impressive AC at NCR of 2.
Yeah.
Why do you think summoning a pony is an option?
Oh fuck, that's true.
But, all of those horses appear to have been killed by hail.
Alright then.
And the pigs and donkey too. The cows are just sitting there like oohing and stuff.
Oh. I think the donkey was in the box.
Yeah. The cows are fine.
Yeah, the cows are making all sorts of racket. Just, incredibly loud amounts of cow noise. Granted, cows make that amount of cow noise when they haven't been fed in 2 hours, so people are probably used to it.
Alright. And then I'm going to amuse myself by physically hunting them. For a certain value of physically. Honestly, I'm just gonna take a 10 on this one. All Gauge is doing white things.
Is it this
I'm
random
gonna
person
start
just lying
poking
on the ground?
cows.
That's the one who died earlier.
Oh, the corpse they drug
From
up
the well.
Yeah.
from the well.
I really wish that somebody makes a horror movie like that. With that scene. Just a pair of guards walking down a village way. While behind them... Can't wait till the fucking lasso update. Just being able to mass move units would be so good.
If only.
I mean, it's coming. Thought it was already here, but apparently not.
Actually, I feel like this would be a great time. So, all the lights are going to move forward, and just all as one, they're going to let out a rather loud screech. That was an impressive 360 there, Mr. Crossbowman.
They both jolt and then turn around.
Yeah, hey, Gage. You should roll for the shriek.
Sure. Phenomenal.
Fucking snow.
This is what you get for telling me to roll things, Sean.
It's still probably impressive. The base on that's huge.
Well, it's time for them to roll to raise the alarm.
That's exactly what we wanted, actually.
Right. Meow. As they run for the wall, screaming their heads off.
We were not trained for this situation!
We're under attack! We're under attack! We're under a fucking attack!
Why are you so panicked? They're dead!
Alright.
It's not like undead are completely unknown. They exist in other kingdoms.
Yeah. Actually, nope. We should probably roll initiative for that shit, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So, while that was happening, how many cows did I manage to kill? Before
How
our
many-
initiative starts.
Yes.
Okay.
Those poor cows.
Death to livestock. Mostly for the effrontery of the name.
They are now dead stock.
I think Deathstock might be more appropriate, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, initiative.
For now, assume I'm out of the initiative, or I will make a comment if I intend to do anything at all.
That is not quite who I wanted to roll, but here we are.
Just basically assume my turn is delayed until I insert myself.
Alright. What is your bonuses?
Where's Battle Chat?
Oh. Gauge?
Yeah,
What's your bonus?
+10.
And your weights bonus? Fuck it, we're going
Oh.
off yours.
I was about to say, do you want me to roll for all the whites?
Okay, up first it's Alice. Wait, hold on. No, this shouldn't be that. This should be... There.
Oh boy. Yep. Can't make that with a double move. Hold on. Let me get the measure of this. If I... This, is it gonna come out right?
You what?
Hold on. Is it like that? Nah, it just placed me nearby. Alright, well, it won't let me phase inside the wall, but yeah, I sprint to phase inside the wall underneath.
Alright. Malakath, it's your turn.
That's not what it says. Yeah, there we go.
To be fair, it isn't what it said for me either. So.
Sounds like it's time for a dimension door. And then all the whites are gonna just kind of scoop forward.
Okay, adventurer sets up the door. Climbs the port. Closes the portcullis, not opens the... There. Soldiers. A device at the gate sparks. And the eyes glow. And large sections of the walls have a thing happen to them. For about 2 seconds before it dies. Oh shit. And a soldier shoots at a white.
Did some sort of old safeguard just fucking fail, dude? Dude.
Due to in use.
Yeah.
Basically. Hey,
Oops.
this gargoyle thing is supposed to, protect against flying enemies and aerial shit. Cool, I'll buy it. Never gets used. Never gets repaired. Why would it? So the first and only time it's ever used, it just fails. What's a normal white's AC gauge?
15.
Cool, it hits. That's a crossbow, so 6 plus 2. No, not plus 2. Take, I think it's 4 damage.
Which one?
The front one. Oh, hold on. That one.
Sure.
And... Yep, gets shot again. For another 4 damage. Alice, it's your turn. He's on top of the wall. He should not be on top of the wall.
By the way, if you're speaking, Todd, we do not hear you.
Oh, dang it. I was muted. Is it reasonable for going up on top of the wall from inside it to be a 5-foot step, or is that going to take more? Is that going to take a full move?
Yeah, that's a 5-foot step.
Okay. So, these two both immediately make a fortitude save.
I'm just going to roll once for both of them. I believe that's actually not terrible.
Is it below 20?
Probably.
Then they take 4 damage.
Alright.
And then I attack. And they both get another fortitude save. As I'm attacking 1 each.
As I finally find them, fuck's sake, why couldn't I? Apparently I can't spell guard to save my ass. Sorry, say that again? Finally got up.
They both get another fortitude save.
Oh boy.
Assuming I hit, but let's be honest here. 3 and a 7. Oh god, what's their AC?
AC 15. Although they are flat-footed, so it's 15.
Oh, I do actually hit with both. Okay. It helps that I'm not particularly impressed by armor, being incorporeal, and using touch attacks.
Oh, in that case, 10.
Yeah. I have plus 10, so I pretty much automatically hit flat-footed targets.
Yeah.
So, sorry, what was their fortitude save on that?
The second one? 20.
Sure, yes. 20, exactly. Is that a pass or a fail? I think it's a pass.
Yeah, let's go with
So,
that.
the first one of them takes 13
Actually-
damage, and the second one takes 18 damage.
Evens or odds?
Evens.
Evens?
Evens.
It's evens, you win.
That's what I thought. So are these guys dead yet? I've felt like 17 damage to one and 22 to the other.
Yeah, they're both dead.
Okay.
They got off one shot each. They deal damage and then die.
Great.
Is it?
Guess I probably should have tried to leave him for Gage, but I will. That's my turn.
Great.
I would click end turn, but that wouldn't help.
Did that work? It did.
Gage?
Yeah? Hellcat's over here. Actually, hold on. I skipped a step here. Stealth check. That is a 33.
Yeah, you're good.
Float. Damn it. There we go. Float. Probably a bit later-ish. And... Yep.
Alright. Bolt flies into the... Okay. It really does fly into this way here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and that is a critical hit for a light crossbow.
Is it though?
Yeah. No. Takes 5 damage.
Oh, I see.
As a guy runs out and swings at you. But he has a non-magical weapon, so it does nothing. Yeah, that's their turn. Alice, it's your turn.
Wait, hold on, time out. Swings at who now?
Alice.
Yeah, about that. That was a poor decision on his part. He takes 4 cold damage.
Okay.
Have a very chilling personality. And also, when he enters 10 feet of me, he gets a Constitution save.
Actually, he
Fortitude
does
save?
hit. And deals all of 2 damage.
How is that? And
Con.
he still gets a Okay. When he approaches within 10 feet of me, he still gets a Fortitude save.
Yes? I wasn't saying no to that.
Okay. And takes 7 damage.
Oh boy. Is that your turn?
No. I didn't even do anything yet. That all happened on his turn.
Oh,
For daring to approach me and attack me.
I see.
Now I'm going to attack him. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check here.
Are you rolling 2 for 2 crits?
No, only 1, sadly. Okay. This is fine. So, I'm only hitting him for 20 damage and 2 fortitude saves. Just in case.
It,
Ah, it feels so nice to be killing.
Sorry, that last round, last session was still.
Yeah, I'm about to pass out here, so I'm probably gonna drop.
oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's an awkward time, but fuck.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good.
We need to start doing these earlier.
I'm not sure how well
catch me
that
on it at work.
Yeah, shit.
No, it's just been a hell of a week.
Yeah.
It certainly sounds like you've been sounding kind of.
Yeah.
Well. Hey! No, making a decision like that that'll do it to you, but hey, it gets better.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm out.
Okay.
So, are we just gonna leave it here till next week?
No.
I don't know. I kind of think it'd be nice to leave it here. I mean, even if we have to.
Yeah, the fact is we probably have more than an hour's fighting left either way, so we probably ought to leave it here.
Alright.
Yeah. It kind of sucks, but Gage is kind of central to this particular.
Yeah. Fuck. I would.
I know you don't want to delay this particular sub-series past Halloween, but I mean, if we have to, we probably can.
Yeah. Well, the ultimate episode is supposed to go up on Halloween itself, was the plan, but fuck it.
That's not how these things work out. If you want that to work out, we have to start recording the Halloween stuff in July.
Yeah, but it feels less decent that way. Oh well.
Yeah, I guess I'll stop recording.
Yep. We can probably rush through and get it done next time.
Fun fact, I was barely awake for most of that session.
Fuck.